Hello there! There are 4 huge mistakes. If you're hiring people on Fiverr for your small business, you definitely want to avoid all of these. And I'm also going to cover some ways to really get a lot out of Fiverr. So I spent over $2,000 on Fiverr gigs for my small business, and I want to tell you what's worked, what hasn't worked, huge mistakes to avoid. On this channel, I cover small business marketing strategy, how to create an overall game plan, what you can do yourself, and what to hire out, which is what I'm talking about in this video. So subscribe and click the bell if you want more content just like that. Let's jump into number 1. The biggest mistake is, I thought that if someone had 4.9 stars out of 5 or 4.8, that there wasn't a whole lot of risk that they were going to do a really good job. And I found that is just not the case. I mean, you can see that most of the ratings are like 4.9 or 5 out of 5. I don't know if I've had anyone too terrible who's had a lot of reviews and exactly 5 out of 5 stars, but just don't think that there isn't risk if they have a high star rating. I'm guessing you've had an Uber ride with someone who had 4.8 out of 5 who was really not very good at all. So they're not meaningless if you do like seller details, like a top rated seller, or if you're using Fiverr Pro. There is definitely less risk that you'll get someone bad. I'd be fairly confident these people would do a decent job, especially the person at the higher price point. I haven't used them myself, but yeah, there's no risk if they have a high star rating. The second big mistake is, I have a whole video on why you should never buy likes. It can wreck your whole channel, it can mess it up, it can kill your engagement, you can get penalized by Google or banned off of social media or all these things. It's just a terrible idea. So I have very intentionally not done that. However, there have been some Fiverr people who wanted to impress me or boost my likes who did exactly that without me asking for it, without me knowing about it. I was very upset. It took, in one case, many hours to clean that up and get it sorted out. And it just cost me headaches, frustration, time, energy, and was really bad for my channel. So now I'm incredibly cautious. Anything with like social media promotion or trying to get you like more likes or things like that, I honestly, personally would avoid Fiverr. Anything like building up your website, links to website, there's just too high of a risk. And especially if someone's like lower price, they may try to cheat to impress you by getting you a bunch of bad or low quality links or likes. So that was a big mistake I made. Is now I just avoid that entirely and don't have people do a lot to promote me on social or have me try to grow my number of likes or follows or anything like that. The third big mistake that I made is just going a little too low price. So, that's one of the big benefits of Fiverr is there's really inexpensive services, but now that I've done quite a few, there's been a couple people who are lower priced who really hit it out of the park, but really the goal is to save me time, save me effort, save me headaches, let me get more done and focus on the things that are going to have a bigger impact with my business. So I'm not spending all my time on stuff that's, $8 an hour tasks. So if you're going lower, I've just had a lot of people where it could just be a huge headache. They were difficult to deal with. The quality was super duper low. In one case, it was something that would have taken me 10 hours, and they did such a horrible job. There were over 100 mistakes. There's so much back and forth that it was like 8 hours of going back and forth, and in the end, I just had to do the entire thing myself. So it was not good at all. And with lower priced things, that's just been the case. So now I go for not like insanely high price, but definitely things that are more in line with, what you'd hire someone locally to do. It's just now saves me a whole bunch of headaches and time and things like that. Number 4, I haven't really done this myself, but after my experiences, I would be very hesitant to do work directly for clients, especially important clients, using someone from Fiverr to do the work, because it can be late, the quality cannot be there. There are just a lot of issues that would just cause a lot of stress and headaches if I'm supposed to be delivering them to a client at a certain period of time. So I mainly use it for my own business, where I can be like, okay, I need a new logo, just within the next month. Send it out to a number of people, they'll design it, and once I find a good one, just keep it, which would be a lot more stressful if you're getting someone on Fiverr to do a logo for a client, and just that whole process. But, so what is Fiverr really good for? So I do use local people, local contractors, and there is definitely a benefit. Like, there's people I know who I can trust, give them access to everything, deliver things on time, and do really high quality work and save me a lot of time with that. So there's a definite benefit to that, to actually having someone local who you can trust and rely on. But the awesome thing with Fiverr is you can quickly find someone who can do like a very special skill. So for example, I had like a WooCommerce store on my website that's like a shopping cart platform that was having some issues, and I don't know anyone locally who knows how to do that, and also who would be able to do something last minute. But I found someone medium priced who could take care of it in less than 24 hours. So that was awesome, because I was having orders coming in and they were not working, so I needed that done really quickly. Also, for certain tasks that are very, very simple, like designing Pinterest pins, it's worked really, really well. And I actually have found some people who are good at helping come up with strategy, or helping improve my SEO plan, or just improving the things overall a little bit. I have had really good luck with that. I have had good luck with people on Fiverr Pro. They've all been really, really rock solid, so that's something to look into. I think one of the benefits of Fiverr over Upwork for me as a small business owner is it's pretty easy to find someone who does exactly what I'm looking for. So the process is faster, where I can just find it, click the button, place the order, punch something in, and then a few days later it's done, it's ready to go. Whereas with something like Upwork, there's a lot more like back and forth or reading through stuff, and the whole reason I'm doing this is to save me a whole bunch of time. I actually did an epic training on the overall strategy that you want to create to get you really big results, what you can do yourself, that really builds on some of the things that make sense to hire out to do that we talked about. So that's going to pop up right over there. So leave me a comment. Have you used Fiverr for your small business? What have your results with that been? Has it been useful, effective? I am still going to use it, but I'm not going to do anything low price. I'm not going to do anything with promoting on social media. And yeah, I'm mainly going to do things that my existing contractors can't take on or don't have that skill set. And occasionally for like Pinterest pins, that's a little bit cheaper doing on Fiverr versus hiring local people to do that. So thank you so much for watching. Check out that training video. I'll see you in the next video.